All right, it's Good Friends, Good Games, episode 68. As you can see, we are in our team spirits here, aside from Dill.
I don't support anyone because I don't care.
Well, that's not true. Dill is sporting the Mario Kart Mushroom Cup hat, so he supports the mushroom. He watches the Mushroom Cup.
You know, he's team boobies. He will support you like a good bra.
Team boobies.
Yeah.
I know. That just sounds like I'm being very useful.
All right. So if you did not know,
you're in prison.
Wait, what?
Demi thinks you're in prison.
I'm prison.
Thinks who's in prison? Me?
Prison.
Oh.
Prison?
Prism. Okay, there you go. I've got bad hearing.
Anyway, Dutch phrase.
There are no good bras. Fire to them all. Well, okay then. If you are in the listening world here, Dill is rocking a Mario Kart baseball cap because he sports the Mushroom Cup. It is the World Series. It is the last game as of this recording today, and Morgan and Zenith are representing the Toronto Blue Jays because Zenith's Canadian. Morgan,
it's just
I don't know.
Morgan.
Morgan's just being Morgan. She's American.
Yes.
I don't know why she's supporting Canadian team.
You know, she's pretty high up on the alignment chart, Eric. That's all I gotta say.
All right, there you go. And then I, being an LA native, am sporting the Dodger cap here. So we are equivalent here. Go Toronto, go Dodgers. May the best team win.
Go Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, Mushroom Kingdom. Mario Tennis. That's what Dill watches. Mario Tennis.
Yeah. Also, your hat on the podcast, it looks like you're supporting Al. Good old Al.
Al. Let's hear it for Al.
Al Gold is great.
I'm looking like I straight up.
And Morgan is supporting Otnerot.
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 Go Al and Otnerot.
Oronto. I see Oronto.
Oronto. Yeah, I have to kind of like sit like this. Sit like
Morgan, don't just go squishing them together for views. We can't do that.
You say?
Yeah. 1,000 views.
1,000 views later.
I have to do that because if I don't, this is like all spread open.
Squeeze them, squirt out 5,000
I'm sorry,
views.
What?
I did it for
Zen's
the views.
subscribing to one of his dreams.
Yeah.
No, it's just like I have to because
squeeze them. We need some views out of you, buddy.
God, I
If
hate
I
it.
squeeze really hard on my shit.
There's a whole lot of squeezing going on here.
Wow.
I have to squeeze because if I don't, the letters get like spaced apart. That's why.
Isn't that the point? Aren't they supposed to be spaced apart so you can see them?
Sort of, but like this is spaced more than it should be. And yes, I do have a shirt on underneath.
We'll just put it out here.
Damie saying, Morgan, stop flirting. You're married already.
It's my mating call. It's my mating call. Watch me flap my wings.
Stop it. Damie, she's not allowed to enjoy the podcast this much.
Oh,
we have let Morgan once again out of her cage and see what happens when you let a wild animal loose. They just roam free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to break free, as they say.
Anyway, video games.
Video games.
Yes.
Well, yes, video games. Anyway, yeah. Go Toronto. Go Dodgers. Here we go.
Go Sports.
Before we roll into this video game thing here a little bit here. We gotta look at this TwitchCon thing for a second. Now I know we're a little behind on this, right? We missed last week after it happened, and then we're here now. But yeah, this TwitchCon thing. I'll just start off with this, okay? It's really really bad what happened. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll just bring it to light here real quick. A lot of high profile female streamers made the statements that they were not going to go to TwitchCon this year based on security concerns. Twitch got wind of that statement and that opinion, and they went out and put out this statement that said they take security at TwitchCon very, very seriously. They are going through all these measures, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of corporate speak to give you the warm and fuzzies as a con goer that, you're going to be safe there. On the first night, on a Friday night when TwitchCon goes live, I would arguably their largest female streamer on the platform gets, for lack of a better word, assaulted at her meet and greet. We don't want to use the full term because I don't want to get a ban or I don't want to get a strike, whatever. So we'll just say
she was supposed to have
assaulted.
Bodyguards for the events.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're going to get
And
there. We're going to get there.
Yeah.
We're going to get there. So she is assaulted. A gentleman manages to skip across like 2 lines, I think. It's been a minute since I've seen the video, but he manages to skip across 2 lines, make it to her meet and greet line. He walks up with a purpose. Like, if you watch the video, he walks up with a purpose. He storms to the front, grabs her, and then it looks like he makes an attempt to kiss her. That's what I can gather from the video. Obviously, she gets scared and pushes away, and then you see the security guard run out from, it looks like, behind the curtain or the backdrop, whatever they have set up for these meet and greets. It looks like he runs out from behind there, manages to get there in time, and then shove the guy out of the way. And then it turns into kind of a little bit of chaos. Video gets up online, word spreads like wildfire. From there, Twitch has said they've got light of the situation. They tweeted this out. They got light of the situation. They addressed it accordingly, and they are looking to increase the measures as the con went on. Yes, quotations.
Yes.
Emiru, who is the person, the victim in this scenario, goes live the next day and basically rebukes everything Twitch said, or counter argues everything Twitch says in their statement. They did not address the situation till a significant amount of time later. I believe it was over an hour. They did not address it until her manager went and pressed the issue and wanted to know what was going on.
Yeah, the person was allowed to wander the con halls until her manager pressed for charges and to have him arrested.
Yep. Yeah, and they addressed the issue, right? There is footage. If you watch the end of the footage, the person manages to just walk off to the side and walk away. And then another video shows up later where that same individual manages to just walk off the con floor and leave the building. Out into the streets of San Diego. And this is where I'm going to get a little critiquey here, because I'm starting to get annoyed with this guy, right? The CEO, Twitch CEO Dan Clancy, does a interview with I forget the interviewer. I apologize. But he does this interview the next day and basically states it in a way where, how do I word this? He basically said, this is an issue that comes across all walks of life, but as a broadcaster, you have the ability to control your audience so that this situation doesn't happen. If you're not watching, or if you're listening right now, Dill is making this what the fuck face. Fuck no. That is not the right answer. There's a couple of things that came to light in this whole situation. So
yeah, he also came out with another statement about approximately 7 days ago, like if marinating a few days after TwitchCon, which is a bit more forward and direct, but it kind of feels like in a similar vein of do you guys remember that tweet? I think it was back in like 2017 or 2019 where Twitch said something like watch us, hold us accountable, and then what the fuck happened is like a year or two later.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but this is the biggest fuck up of fuck ups, right? You went out there after you got criticized about your security measures. You went out there and said you have the problem under control. You are safe when you go to TwitchCon, and then this happens on the first night.
Yeah.
To the biggest one of the biggest broadcasters on the platform. This is the fuck up of fuck ups. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I do not know how Dan Clancy was not fired the next day. I do not know. Because this spread like wildfire. It got to TMZ. So it is now a mainstream, story. I do not know how this man was not fired, not disciplined, or any. I do not know. Also, in his interview, he made the statement, well, so-and-so is my friend. I'm sorry that happened to them. Again, but they have control over their environment. That is the lack of a better word of what he said. Here's what really is behind the scenes here. She wanted to do I think she was hosting a cosplay event or something at TwitchCon.
Yep.
And she was told that she was obligated to do the meet and greet if she wanted to keep her cosplay her cosplay contest gig, her show. She was required to fulfill that meet and greet in order to do this show. So her being the way she is, she was like, I'm going to go ahead and fulfill the obligations. When you are excuse me, when you are told to do something for your employer per se, now streamers are contracted individuals, they're not officially hired by Twitch, but when you are sanctioned for a Twitch event, you are under the expectation that Twitch is going to do everything they can to ensure that you are safe and that it is a proper environment for you to do that without issue. None of that was addressed here. None of that was addressed here.
Did you take a look at the most recent statement?
Let me see here. Is this tweet I have right here in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at this here. I'm going to paraphrase this because it's a little long. Basically, he says, first, I want to be upfront and take accountability for the security incident that occurred during Emeru's meet and greet. It shouldn't have happened, and we take that very seriously. We failed in both allowing it to occur and in our response following. We mismanaged our communications about the incident, and that includes the comments I made. I apologize to Emeru and for all that took place. What are we doing moving forward? This is the meat and potatoes of this here. For meet and greets, we begun a complete analysis of the incident that took place, as well as the other issues that came to our attention after TwitchCon concluded. We are examining everything from how we do signups to the layout to the increased security controls. We are also doing a comprehensive review of overall safety, event safety, and making updates for future TwitchCons. While we won't be sharing all of these security updates because they don't have them, for privacy and safety reasons, we'll keep our community informed about changes that directly impact attendees.
Well, that also makes sense because, like, because I feel like some kind of blanket is secrecy kind of makes it where people don't try and get around it, if that makes sense. So while it does make sense, but I do think there needs to be like a level of transparency so that people can kind of know what they're getting to and also know what kind of things are available should any incidents arise.
And continue. This is pretty interesting, but that is the meat and potatoes of the tweet. They also address concerns about IRL streaming, which I think is a big fucking problem in general.
Yeah.
And its evolution over the years and how it's a part of Twitch and, how it's addressed at TwitchCon. And then they also address feedback on the accessibility across the event. I understand from what I hear, there were also ADA accessibility issues at the con. In terms of, how ADA compliance was lacking at the event. You put a lot of trust in us by attending TwitchCon, and we take our responsibility to keep you safe seriously. Okay, that's what you said the first time. We know that TwitchCon means a lot to people, and it means a lot to us. Be on the lookout for more updates. Thanks for being a part of Twitch. Signed, Dan Clancy. That is their official statement there. I've got major opinions about Dan Clancy here, right? Who was the guy before Dan again? The one that did absolutely nothing.
Emmett Shear.
Thank you.
He was not visible at all.
So this is interesting, right? This is interesting. Emmett Shear's problem was, like Zenith just said, he was not visible at all aside from the events he would do at TwitchCon and et cetera, or major, Twitch broadcast events. He was not seen by the community itself, which was a problem in itself, right? Then you have Dan who comes in, and Dan is the complete opposite. He goes in, he's broadcasting, he's mingling with all these Twitch broadcasters, et cetera, et cetera. He's using the product. Which a good CEO, uses the product, understands the product they are selling, et cetera, and that's a good thing. The problem I have with Dan Clancy is he does too much of the trying to mingle with the Twitch crowd. You're calling a mid, this guy's what, in his 60s at this point, I think? He's like late 50s, early 60s. He's calling 20-year-old streamers his friends. He's
61.
61. Okay. He's in his 60s. He's going around calling streamers in their 20s their friends, his friends. He's going out to these parties. They have him on video where he is, at these parties getting physical, like in terms of, he's not doing, not that I've seen, but he's out there dancing and getting really, really integrated into these Twitch parties that tend to get kind of out of control, right? With the alcohol and all that stuff. He's out there in that environment. And then his like Twitch broadcasts that he watches were also leaked, and let's just say he watches a lot of suggestive content on his Twitch feeds, right? If I ever address, yes, thank you. He's a guy with midlife crisis on steroids with power. Thank you, Chibi. That is what's said in the chat here. You guys may have different opinions about this, and I'll let you speak before we move on here. But if I ever took Twitch as seriously as I did back in 2015, 2016 or whatever, up until the pandemic, I want a CEO that's not trying to be your friend, but knows the product, what they're selling, and actually enforces it like someone in charge and wants to actually fix product and make things better. I don't want a guy out there trying to be my friend. He's not my cool parent. You okay there, Zenith? Oh, okay. It's one of those things where it's just I just want a guy that's going to run the company, address the issues, fix the issues, and make the platform better. Thank you. Yeah. Demi in the chat says it's not a playground, it's a business. Yeah, this guy, I don't want this guy out here playing. I want him to do the job and actually work on Twitch and making it better. They're very, very lax about things right now, and it has only gotten worse. Somehow I became the Good Friends, Good Games unofficial random truth sayer.
Yeah.
Good job, Chibi. Okay, so that's my spiel. Just do the job, Dan. If you manage to survive this, do the job.
Yeah.
Anyone else got opinions to chime in on here?
So it's not just that fuck up as well. There were more fuck ups also that happened at TwitchCon. More specifically around the VTuber community, for instance.
Okay.
So from what I heard, there was a bunch of meet and greets that happened with VTubers and their communities and everything like that, where obviously it's to say some of them were there in IRL, some of them were there virtually, and it was just basically them trying to do meet and greets and be mingle. There was a bunch of presents that all drawings, artwork that the community gave the streamers and VTubers about that they were supposed to be given, put aside and given to them when the time comes and everything like that in a safe location. Apparently, a lot of those gifts were thrown out by the Twitch staff members. Yes.
Was there anything unsafe about them?
We don't know. Okay. I don't know about they haven't made an official statement about that, I don't think. But I did hear about it through the grapevines of the internet and everything like that, and through social media. And there was a few prominent VTubers in that community that made statements about it as well. And everything. There was also another VTuber that said that basically some of them who went there IRL were in face masks in order to hide their identity, obviously for privacy reasons and whatnot. But Twitch staff would tell them to take their masks off for this security camera thing to ID their faces, basically, which very just taboo. You shouldn't do that, honestly. If someone doesn't feel comfortable doing that, they shouldn't be allowed to do that too. And it was, I think it was a content creator called Chibidoki who literally was one of the people, and she's already literally writing up everyone's experiences at TwitchCon this year and submitting them to Dan Clancy and the CEO to show the issues that are happening with TwitchCon last year and what can be done to improve it, basically. So, yeah. That's like the more little things that have come out from the grapevine of like what happened this year at TwitchCon. Pretty much.
I've done my fair share of TwitchCons. I think I've got like 4 of them or something under my belt. I went up to 2016, I think, all the way up to the last one before the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
I have never felt unsafe at the event. Myself, like, but then again, I'm a whole different, I'm not a top, 1% broadcaster on the platform in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Nor am I, an attractive female. So I've never felt any of these issues, but I can totally see it had this weird stigma of it. Like once those con doors close and it, everything funnels out into the streets of San Diego or Vegas or, Long Beach, wherever it was at the given time in that era. These people are surrounded by bars and alcohol and other shit that and I'm going to be full disclosure or full transparency here. I was part of the problem too. Like I never, did anything inappropriate to anybody else, but I indulged in all those. Dill's just fucking laughing because Dill was my roommate one year, and
I remember 2017 when you just stumbled in.
Exactly. I partaked in all those, extracurricular activities. Aside from the not keeping my hands to myself. I always have, never did anything inappropriate like that. But you get a bunch of young people in a city flowing with alcohol at an event where there's tons of people around, it does create this recipe for disaster. So you have to be vigilant and, be prepared and make sure that the people are safe when they're in those convention doors. You really do.
It's not hard.
It's not hard. Not hard at all.
No.
Now, the VTuber situation, if they were told to remove their mask for safety check-in or whatever, give them a separate special entrance.
Yeah.
That is secured so that those VTubers can go in, get security checked, and then make their way to the con floor. It's not hard to do.
No. And they were telling them to keep the masks off as well when they were doing meet and greets, which they didn't want to do.
That is not good because that is their whole personality. Number one is that VTuber persona. That is so why would I? No. If security is a concern for that situation, then yes, you create a separate entrance for those people specifically that is behind closed doors. They can get checked and then they can go to the con floor as their, persona and go about their event.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard to address. It's not hard to do. It's really just lax things, that are just, it's a problem that they need to address. And this company, as it's gotten bigger and bigger, has just gotten straight up lazy.
Yep.
And refuses to address stuff.
Yep.
They also need to stop using Twitch volunteers as a majority of their staff.
Yeah, they do.
That needs to stop. That needs to stop. Like they need to have, especially where issues where security could be a concern, like the meet and greets, etc. You need to have trained security staff actually at those parts of the event. You can use volunteers for, general information like, the glitch theaters that way, artist alleys. You can use volunteers for those general things. Like, where do I get my badge? Oh, upstairs. Yeah, you can use volunteers for those things. But in places where there are people's safety at risk, you need to have trained staff that are in uniform, number one. If you notice, like, you can't tell who's a streamer there or who's, a position of, authority or security at the event. Like, they're all wearing the same shit. And I just think those are things that need to stop. And they really, really need to work on this event and like treat it like an actual event and not just a big ass party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, back on the Emeru thing, apparently Emeru did bring bodyguards of herself with her that she paid of her own money, and they weren't allowed in the convention because one of the bodyguards previously had stopped someone from trying to get too near to Emeru and like slam dunked them in the previous convention, so he was like banned. So yeah,
he got banned for doing his job.
Yeah, he got banned for doing his job, basically. Yeah. Also, not to mention the individual who assaulted Emeru. At first, he only got a 30-day ban on Twitch. until her manager was like, no, indefinite, otherwise we'll sue. And like, okay, indefinite then.
She has I think she has every right to sue. I think she should still sue.
She's currently pursuing criminal charges on the individual who tried to assault her.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if she doesn't bring legal action towards the event either, or Twitch themselves. Because she was in a contract, she was obligated for that contract. She fulfilled the contract, but they failed to uphold their end of the bargain.
Yeah, they dangled the event, the meet and greet overhead, saying that you won't.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think that's a different scenario. Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's upsetting. It really is upsetting because I liked this. I like this platform, and I had a lot of dedication to this platform up until a certain point where everything just went to shit, and I'm starting to realize like how much more shit is starting to happen as the company gets bigger and the things that they let slide, and it's really, really disappointing. I think she should pursue legal. Chibi. It is 3 days. From what I recall, it's 3 days. She definitely needs to address legal action because then they really won't wake up. Because it's a huge problem. Enough of the negative Nancy. Unless anyone has anything else before we segue here.
No. All I say is that if I go back to America again, I don't think I will go to TwitchCon. I'll just
you can come to EricCon.
Yeah, I think we'll just like I think I'll just go see Eric and I'll go see Everest. I think
or better yet, come to Canada.
Canada.
Is that Canada's like illegitimate child or something?
No,
Canada,
the bastard child.
Yeah, is where you're Canada coming here.
I do want to go to Canada one day as well. I think I will make that happen one day. True.
I mean, if we still exist a year from now.
Well, I think Canada would be
53rd
fun. The US,
state, or the 52nd, 53rd state, whatever he's trying.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, come to EricCon, come to DillCon, come to ZenithCon.
Yes. I will see my friends instead.
We will hit the taco trucks. We will hit the
oh yes, the taco truck, the burritos.
Hell yeah, pizza joints.
Else LA has to offer,
and arcades. We have arcades here.
Oh yes, we have arcades over here too.
Hell
so
yeah.
if you ever come over here, Eric, I'm definitely taking you to the local arcade club that I know.
Yeah, let's go to the local
You'll
arcade.
love it. I'm going to take you to the top floor where all the classic arcade machines are.
I'm going to get to play some Galaga, some
Mrs. Pac-Man.
Mrs. Pac-Man? Hell yeah, dude. Mrs. Pac-Man over Mr. Pac-Man any day.
Yes.
Canada sounds like a city in Florida or what happens at a swap meet.
That also could happen.
Fear my logic. All right, let's move on. Let's get on to some more positive stuff here. We're going to talk some video games. There is a lot of Resident Evil spookiness going on this week.
Yes, I can say.
Where is the sheet? Here is
the sheet. The sheet is in here.
Okay, we've got a lot going on. Actually, you know what? I'm going to actually flip a wheel here. Let's go ahead and get the big game out of the way. Sorry. Dill is playing the Pokemon Legends Pizza. Pokemon Legends ZA.
Pokemon.
I'm
so locked in for Pokemon. All right, let's go.
Oh, come on, Zenith. You know you want to hear about this.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what? You want to hear about this.
I did say that I'll do that during the stream today.
Yeah.
Let me guess, Dill. This is the greatest Pokemon game ever made.
No.
Well, that
What, you don't like the spray painted on JPEG windows?
No. So I do think that it's a good game, but it's not the greatest thing in the world, and I think there was a lot that they could improve on from.
All right, give us some background on Pokemon Legends ZA here first.
So Pokemon Legends ZA is the sequel essentially to X and Y. It is set 5 years after the events of X and Y, and the entirety of the game is based on Lumio City, the capital building in the Kalos region, Gen 6. The everything that happens in the game, story-wise, capturing Pokemon, everything happens all in one city. So you're not exploring an entire region. You're just in one city, capturing Pokemon and playing the story and doing side quests and collecting stuff.
Also, is it true you can literally run from one side of the city to another in like 2 minutes?
Yes, literally. I'm not even joking.
Wait, and then
That's like
okay, the whole game
Yeah,
takes
go
place in this one city
yes,
that you
literally.
could walk
Yeah.
across in 2 minutes.
Imagine
Yes.
Breath of the Wild, but the entire game takes place on like half the size of
The mountain-
the
the
Great
mountain
Plateau.
before you drop.
No, legitimately, it is. It's, I would say, probably in terms of like map design wise, it's probably one of the laziest ones they've done to this date. Honestly,
But
that's
but
like
this
one
is,
of my big cons on
this
the
is
game.
the new Pokemon on the brand new Nintendo Switch 2, the powerhouse.
Yeah, they only put like $1 million in development, right?
Nope, they only put 50 mil on this.
Wait, really?
So there was a leak that happened a week prior to this game coming out, which basically showed the entire roadmap for Pokemon for the next 5 years. And in the leaked documents, it shows how much they spent on Legends ZA. And it was somewhere between 15 and 20 mil. That's how much they spent on the game.
One of the biggest brands, Pokemon, swimming in like
Yeah.
over $1 billion of revenue, could only spare just a short little 15 million for development.
How much,
Okay.
how much is Pokemon Company worth?
Before you say
Let
the
me have a quick
number, let's take some guesses here. I'm gonna put it at about 50 mil or 50 billion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it
You're
at
not
50.
far, anyone else want to take any guess swings?
Yeah,
at
anyone
how
else
much
want to take
Pokemon
a stab
Company
at
is
this
worth?
amount here? Morgan, why are you
$3.7 billion.
Okay, Morgan?
Did you say million or billion?
Billion.
I don't know. 20 billion?
Consider how much Activision sold to Microsoft for. That was 90
the
billion.
Pokemon
So,
Company,
go ahead.
in its estimated lifetime value, is $113 billion.
$113 billion.
In its entire lifetime, it is worth that. 115 billion. With a recent report from last year of them making 1.9 billion US dollars.
Now this encompasses everything, right? Marketing, cartoons,
the entirety of the
merchandise.
company,
Okay.
marketing, merchandise, video
Licensing,
games,
yada, yada.
licensing,
Yeah,
anime, the
they
whole
make
thing.
so much money of all this like merch and stuff.
Yeah,
But
and
we got a new game coming here. Let me just put
here's
enough
penny.
effort just to remind people that Pokemon exists. The game doesn't
Yeah.
have to be good at all.
Okay, let's
Just
give this a
fart
shot.
something out, throw it in
Yes.
ChatGPT, and see what it pops
Fart-
out.
Just fart in
Ew.
a Pokemon case and ship it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot here. Dale, what's actually good here? What is good in this?
So, I will
What's
say,
new?
despite
What's
the
new?
PNG, the PNG windows,
Okay.
JPEG.
yeah, the game actually looks good. Like
Okay.
the character models, the Pokemon models, the moves that the attacking moves they all use and everything like that, they actually do have good animation and do look good. That I will give them credit for. The game runs also very well, considering the fact that obviously on the Switch 2, it's a better hardware and everything like that.
Of course, it's
so-
going to run very well
yes.
with like JPEG windows and with like characters like Blair Witching in the corner on the street.
No, is that a thing?
Yeah, like-
Okay, so I've yet to see a character Blair Witch, but I have seen Pokemon do that in the game.
Yeah, they just have random people just standing on the street, just not moving.
No, in this one they
Pokemon
actually do
ZA.
move more, but like,
Wait,
yeah, it's
T-pose.
yeah, not T-posing though.
T-pose.
more like. So there's like cafes in the game, and the people are just sat there, like not drinking their coffee, just like there. And they, if you look at them, they look at you through the camera, exactly like that. If you look at them, they look at you, so they will literally just follow you as you're like wandering around. Yeah, so
trying
it's like you make this big city, but you don't make it. You put all these characters in, but you just have motionless NPCs that like have speech bubbles that come out of them that like are talking, but not the characters themselves like they're actually talking at all or having much like the Pokemon have more movement than the actual NPCs.
My name is John Pokemon.
Yes.
John
Here you
go.
Pokemon.
Here you go.
Senior.
Live chat.
Yeah.
Live chat for y'all.
You must have very hydrated eyes. I don't know how you
It's
kept from
huge.
blinking.
Yes, it's so
This guy-
huge. I
It's
think that was the
huge.
Bunnelby
Oh my
mission, if I
God.
remember correctly.
Why does this guy look like me?
He does look kind of like Zen. I agree.
It
You
is.
know what? He kind of does. Hold on.
Yeah.
Now this needs to go on.
So Zen's then in the game as well, chat. So you have to buy the game now because Zen's in it. His cameo's in the game.
I don't know
Don't
how
buy
this
the
link is
game.
going to look like in chat here.
Don't. The reason why they keep coming up with shit Pokemon games is because they know they'll get you next time.
Oh yeah, they'll know that it will sell.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: the first week the game came out, it sold only 6 million units.
Okay, it's not letting me copy the link here, so I'm just going to
Yeah.
do this.
Because like for spending like 15 mil on the game, they only did to sell like 200,000 units to make profit. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all they had to sell. And it's all about
And
all
they also had. They announced day one DLC before the game even came out. It's like, why?
I don't know.
Why do you do that?
Even I like, well, cool. Why do we need to know this now? Couldn't you just wait till Pokemon Day or something? Like, because like, I guarantee you they'll release that DLC on Pokemon Day. I think that's what they're gonna do.
There you
to,
go,
like,
ladies
drive
and
up
gentlemen.
hype.
There is
Legend of Zenith in
Legend of
Pokemon.
Zenith and Pokemon.
I mean, I have bandanas. I could just lend you one.
Ooh,
It's
banana.
with the do-rag.
This is mountain climbing Zen, everyone.
But wait. I gotta bring it up here.
Go on. Put it on Zen's webcam. Won't be able to tell the difference.
This is gonna be Zed's webcam. It's huge.
Yeah. Whenever Zen's
Yeah.
camera starts working, we just use this image right here.
What
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
do is I'm just gonna stand up and I'm gonna place the "It's huge" over my crotch.
No! I hate that
Make
you
it
had
into
to
a
say
t-shirt.
that as me!
This is going to be I think the episode thumbnail.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Pokemon Legends ZA. Oh no, Pokemon Legends
Zine
JPEG. Sorry,
A.
Pokemon Legends JPEG.
Wait,
There you go,
there's
that's the title.
there's no Pokemon Zen, right? Like that's not a thing.
Yeah, Pokemon Zen.
Yeah, Pokemon Zen.
Well, unless you count
Pokemon
Pokemon
Zen
Conquest
Legends.
as Zen.
Oh
Pokemon
my
Zen
God.
Legends. There you go. All right, title of the
Yeah.
podcast: Pokemon Zen Legends.
Yeah.
All right, someone
There
type that in the chat for me so I can have that. Thank you.
And someone photoshopped Zen's face in there, so that with the goatee, so that it looks perfect.
There is like there is what was it? Pokemon Legends Arceus. It could be like
Yeah.
Pokemon Legends Zenith.
Yes, that's the next
And-
game title.
Pokemon
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Zen Legends. Thank you.
Yes. Anyway, any more pros you wanted to hear from me about the game?
What's new? Like, what is new? What's the new thing?
New thing is that there are new Mega Evolutions in the game. So Pokemon that already exist have new Mega Evolutions that will evolve them further to become better and more powerful, essentially.
Wait, so that's not necessarily new. They just added
It's
a
not
level.
new, but it's new like forms essentially that they have
Okay.
made in the game. Also,
Mm.
in the game, the battle system has been changed in a way.
There we go. Okay, go.
It does look more fun.
Yeah, the best comparison I can think of. Eric, Zen, you played the OG Final Fantasy VII, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
So you're
No,
saying
where
we're getting
it's-
Expedition 33 levels of Pokemon here?
No.
Oh,
So
damn.
That'd be cool.
basically, so the Pokemon is kind of similar to that style of battle in it, where you have to like when you choose a character to attack first, and then it's turn based.
Yeah.
That was similar
Pikachu,
to how
Parrot.
Pokemon was. But
Harriet!
in Legends ZA, it's more like the remake version of Final Fantasy VII, where you're on the road move all the time, and then you're selecting each move from the button presses instead. essentially.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yes.
using the action-based system.
Yes, using the action-based system rather than the turn-based system in the
Okay.
game.
Okay,
Yeah.
that
Which
doesn't
makes
sound
it-
terrible.
No, it's not. I think that actually makes it a little bit more interesting and kind of like puts it back onto like, a little like creativeness, I will say. Even though they are kind of using what does already exist in that world and make it into their own thing, which I've been having fun with, and it keeps you on your toes. You're constantly trying to like make sure you press the right move, and all the moves as well. instead of having power points, they have a recharge time where like once you use them, you have to wait until they actually can use them again.
Oh, so they are doing the modern combat system where you fire off an attack and then you have to wait for the bar to recharge and then you can fire off another attack.
Honestly, good, because like I'm so like Pokemon, like the battle system tried and true as it is, it's worked for so long. That's how it is, but at the same time, just gets to the point where it just feels tired.
Yes. And it feels like a bit more fresher this as well, I will say. And like
a bit more realistic.
The character isn't stationary also when you do that. You can be on the move and move out the way and stuff like that. And the way that you can actually dodge moves as well by bringing your Pokemon with you while you're moving around. So that's,
Yeah, because like if your Pokemon aren't out there, the Pokemon attack you instead.
Yes, basically. That's the Alpha Pokemon do that, and the Rogue ones do it as well. They attack you rather than your Pokemon.
Do trainers attack you sometimes?
Not that I've found yet, but I have tried.
Yeah, because
hit me, damn it, hit me.
So you go to the right?
I will say on that, I feel like one of the characters in the game would do that if he could.
Yeah, because in every Pokemon game, you go up and talk to somebody, and they're like, "Yo, let's fight!" Right?
Yes.
Minus the exception of story moving parts where like someone who was the one. What was the one where the kid kept following you around, like your buddy or whatever, and he kept wanting to fight you? It was the first one on the Switch.
Oh my god, the last two rivals are like super annoying. It's like you're not even a rival. You're just some dude that's just like put me up on a fucking pedestal. But you want to battle because you just want to try and get on my level.
That's the one.
Okay, so in the chat here, this is the spin-off game. So the next, this is not mainstream, like not mainstream. This is not main.
No, it's a mainstream game.
Oh, okay,
it's a mainstream game. It's not a spin-off. It's not a spin-off, Callan. This is a mainstream Pokemon game like Legends Arceus was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have to say though that the next Pokemon is going to just revert back to the same old time.
It wouldn't surprise me. I know in Pokemon and everything. It would be cool if they integrate this system into the new Pokemon game and then, do a full, like, giant open world. That would be nice because one of my biggest cons in this game is that you are limited to the city. You cannot explore the rest of Kalos. You are just there. You can't even fly in this game.
How much? What's the price on this?
I paid £52 for this game, which is like less than $60. In total?
Yes. US pricing is... Do I not have a shopping list here? Here we go. Pokemons. This is a $59 release. So we're looking at $60. This is a $60 release.
Yes.
Apparently GameStop's got it for $70.
That's also not including the fact that if you want to get more Mega Evolution Stones for the Kalos starters, you have to have do the online ranked battle, which is $10. And then if you want to get the DLC, that's another $25 as well.
Dill, have you tried to leave the city?
So you can leave the city, according to the game. I did nearly attempt it, but I was.
You should try it.
I've not tried it because I had a bunch of things to do. Once I'm done with all the missions that I have, I'm going to try and leave and see what happens.
Yeah. Do it on the stream. Let me know. Let me know what you think.
I feel like if he leaves, it's gonna just break. Like the game's just.
It might just restart the whole game. Knowing my log, it might just like restart the whole thing, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm at square one.
Well, apparently there's not much. Like you're in one city that's 2 miles long.
Yes. Anyway, any more pros you want to hear?
No, I mean, as long it sounds like they've added things. Like it's not like
they have added things. They have like they've changed things up and made it a bit more interesting.
Yeah, like the wild areas are neat. The only obviously issue is too small. So I do have a con though, but.
Okay, give us the con.
I mean, people might think it might be a kind of a mix of a pro, but mostly a con. So, Morgan turned off couldn't pay her lunch bill. So basically, how the game is engineered is you can see Pokemon and objects from the other side of the map. So you think, oh wow, that's actually pretty cool that you can see, everything on the other side of the city, NPCs and blah blah blah. Despite the fact that people have a weird instance of like popping in and popping out of your vision. But then again, for a company that is a multi-billion-dollar company, the fact that they decided it'd be a good idea to, hey, why don't we just make it where the entire game is loaded in?
Yeah.
And that's why they had to dumb down and paste like JPEG windows, because it has the whole city loaded in.
So everything's loaded in at once.
For some reason, they couldn't figure out how to make it run like Breath of the Wild, where the further you, like, where the world loads in and out seamlessly without dropping frames.
Yep. So they just decided doing one entire city loaded in at once, and that's why everything looks like JPEGs.
Everyone in the chat is asking where Morgan went.
She went to get coffee.
No, she either eating, picking her nose, or needs to use the bathroom immediately.
Or all at the same time.
Because self-consciousness and boogers suck.
She's eating her boogers on the toilet.
Yes.
That's so gross. I was picking... Morgan, what the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, don't pick your ass and then put it in your coffee. That's gross.
No.
This is a first on this podcast. Morgan literally had to go off screen so she could go pick her ass.
Yep.
In the middle of the podcast.
In private. In the middle of the podcast in private. That itch was so bad it needed attended to.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
No.
Sorry guys, I couldn't wait till the podcast is over. I gotta scratch my balls.
Just make sure you scratch your balls first, then your ass, not backwards. You create a
No,
problem.
you're right. You're right. Oh, gotta
Create
reach
a
right
problem.
in there.
While Morgan,
get rid of the stalactites.
well, that is Pokemon ZA. So
I got more if you want.
well, okay, if you got, let's give it another minute or two here. What else do you got about it? Like what?
So one thing I will say that positive about this game, the soundtrack is amazing.
Okay.
It's one of the best soundtracks that I've heard. Yeah, one of the best soundtracks that I've heard since probably Pokemon Black and White, honestly, in terms of how creative everything is and sounds. The characters you encounter also, they're all very, like, have their own unique personality that I think is really fun.
Yeah,
like,
just wish it had voice acting.
Yeah,
honestly,
that's
Pokemon needs at least grunts.
Massive thing. Yeah, at least like they have certain cutscenes in the game that like you see the character moving their lips and speaking the dialogue.
Just narrate everything like they're like it's in Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah. or like Sims, or do like Sims character or something like that. Something, please, because like, dear God, you did it for like Scarlet and Violet. You've done it now for Legends ZA. You've done two things where there's no voice acting. Like,
I mean,
come on.
That means they'd have to up the budget to $20 million. You know how much $20 million is going to eat into their $113 billion of revenue?
Yeah,
that's all
just means Papa Pokemon can't buy his like second yacht this year.
Papa Pokemon.
Yes. Yeah. Also in the game, there's this like the way that the story is catered is you have to like do another thing called the ZA Royale in order to become the best Mega Evolution user in the game, essentially. The ranking system goes from Z to A, so there's like 26 ranks to go up.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Now the title makes sense. I was like, what the fuck is that?
But for story and plot, spoiler alert, by the way, there's a certain mission that you do in the story which makes you climb up the ranks faster. And essentially you skip about more than half the alphabet. Pretty much.
Well,
yes. Like,
how is this a pro? How is this a pro?
It's not
You're
a pro.
skipping half the fucking game.
This is a con. I didn't like this. I wondered why they did this. Most likely, this is a con.
That is like
Morgan is getting
Pokemon
is getting blasted in the chat.
Yellow.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
That was playing Pokemon Yellow, and then you finally get you beat Lieutenant Surge. You get the Thunder Badge, and then the game says, "Oh well, actually, how about you? You know, you did such a great job. Why don't you go to Cinnabar Island instead?" You're like, "What? What do you mean?"
Literally, they did see fast pass the content and thought, yes, they did, and not only that, I found. So in the game, there's research quests that you have to do for a certain character, for the professor in the game. One of those quests is that in order to fully complete it, you have to do 1,000 battles in the game. But they made you skip more than half the alphabet in the ranks. I'm literally, the last thing that I have to do is this. I've done 740 battles in the game. I need to do 260 more just to finish the game now for myself.
But no, you got the Pikachu Lightning Lane. Like you're done.
Eric.
Huh.
So, do you want to suffer and try and fight Margit on Elden Ring? Or do you want to sit through Pokemon JPEG windows and try and sit through 1,000 Pokemon battles?
Yes. This is all to reach like the highest level in the game as well.
I'm gonna okay, I'll try to address this question at least somewhat objectively and somewhat seriously. Thank you, Dill.
You're welcome.
By the way, Morgan got blasted in the chat while she was gone.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I'm shaking the monitor here. Anyway, to answer that question, if the Pokemon battles are progressively challenging and I can't just, level up one Pokemon and blast through the whole thing, then I maybe, but I mean, Margit is a fucking achievement when you finish that shit.
Yes, as are the other freaking Elden Lords.
Right, but then you go through. Well, okay, we'll go back to a little Elden Ring here for a second. The beauty of the Margit thing is that is the first asshole you are directed to in this game. Like when you play Elden Ring, that is the first that is your ass pounding. This is the way. This is your first ass pounding.
The first of over 200 ass poundings in the game.
Yeah. You're getting a train ran on you in Elden Ring. This is where it starts.
The ass pounding train continues. Elden Ring.
Yeah. So so when you get through that the first time, you're like, holy shit, I did it. Now I can move on to the next one. And then, that rod's just bigger. So
the next one is veinier and thicker.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you go, it just gets worse. But there's that hurdle you get through, right? The Pokemon thing, I think, is when you figure out the process, it's a breeze. I think once you just figure out
basically,
the system.
Elden Ring is a whole bunch of, is about 200 built dudes with porn-sized dicks ready to just ram it up your ass. Whereas Pokemon, it's 1,000 flaccid, skinny nerds that are trying to get their turn on you. And anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What in the fuck?
Yeah.
You're welcome, everyone.
That's all I have to say.
Is that the whole consensus of Pokemon ZA there? Is this a buy? Is this a pass? Is this a rent? What are we doing?
This is it's up to you. It's your money. It's your time. If you want to spend your money on this and experience it, have fun. I think the story is good. I do think there's a lot of flaws though with the game and a lot of positives. It's just one of those things where you do what you want to do with your money. I won't encourage you to buy this game if you don't want to because of the restrictions in the game and the pros. The fact you can't even move the Pokemon from the game's Pokemon home is just why? It's up to you. That's all I have to say. I liked it up to a point, and now I'm just kind of wanting it to end at this point now with the last research quest I have left to do in the game, and then I'm done.
Well, there you go. Take it on your own accord there. Maybe wait. These never go on sale for Black Fridays or anything, right? These Pokemon games rarely go on sale.
I would say go on Amazon to try and get them because they tend to go on sale on Amazon and that's it.
Okay.
That's
There,
all I've seen them go on Amazon.
There you go. That is Pokemon ZA. That is on the Nintendo Switch. Is there a Switch? This is Switch 2 only, or is there like
Switch 1, Switch 2? They're on both.
Okay, so there's an upgrade pass. So if you're on Switch 1, you can play this and pay the upgrade.
If you want to get the Switch 1, it's like, I think, $45-$50, and if you want to upgrade that to the Switch 2 version, it's an extra $10 or something like that for upgrading.
Yeah, so it pretty much like evens out to how much it costs anyway.
Yeah.
If you got the Switch 2 version.
Much.
All right, so there you go. That is Pokemon ZA. Real quick before we get into the Halloween stuff here, I have finished the Ghost of Tsushima. The Sushi Mama has been finished. I will say, what an ending. The story got a little thin. It was kind of obvious. Minor spoilers here, but basically the concept of the whole story was you're this samurai, but you have to go use these measures to win over your opponents, which kind of questions your ethics as a samurai, I guess, for a lack of a better word, or your moral standing as a samurai.
Either fight them honorably or
yes, thank you,
be a dirty assassin.
Right.
Eventually inheriting the tactics of the Mongols and then trying to win your way rather than the samurai way, which is why you become a ghost.
Which is definitely it's compelling, but they didn't really grow on it aside from, oh, you're still doing the secret ninja thing, like, shame. It doesn't really go much beyond that. But the ending, though, when it all kind of comes to head and, the choices you make that led up to that point and you get to this ending, I won't spoil it for anybody here, really kind of does make it up and leaves me somewhat satisfied at the end of the game. Overall, great experience. Beautiful, ran beautifully. Beautiful scenery. Some of the cinematics in this thing were just phenomenal. And this was
Beautiful
originally
game.
a PS4 era game, so beautiful game. On to Ghost of Tsushima next. Ghost of Yotai. I was gonna go pick up a copy of Ghost of Yotai, but I ended up diving into Persona 3 Reload.
Ah, nice.
I picked it up on one of those sales events because everyone talks about Personas, and there seems to be no real general consensus on which of these Personas is actually the best one. Like,
it's one of those. It's like Final Fantasy, where like everyone's got their own favorite in the Persona franchise. Everyone
I see very good valid arguments for like 3, 4, and 5.
Yes.
Right. Like everyone kind of has their one, right? I tried 4. I could not get into 4. It seems slow. I'm not gonna lie. 3 feels the same way. I'm having a hard time grasping and like staying hooked in this thing.
Have you played 5?
I have not tried 5 yet. Is 5 just gonna
5 is great.
Is 5 gonna dive me in and get me going? Is what that.
That's a good start. So maybe you will.
Because, okay, so let's go with Persona 3 Reload here because that's the one I'm playing. Your standard Persona storyline, you're a high school kid, and then you carry this persona that you unleash in battles, and then that's the RPG element of the game. You also interact with, your classmates, you interact with events in the city, and that helps build up your stat points. So, like, you socialize with your classmates in the school segments of the game, and that builds up your social skill status. You play video games in the arcade, and I think it builds up like your agility or something like along those lines. And I think it's I forget what the third one is, but there's another segment of it that you go through those segments, and then it builds up another stat, and that builds your overall character. And then you can go, and the battle system's pretty interesting. It's your standard like turn-based battle system, but at the end of the battle system, at the end of your battles, you can get like randomized cards, and then you can select from these cards, and that's like your boost, your reward for the battle. And it's like it could be boost for your personas, or you can even get a new persona. question in here. So one of you guys might be able better facilitate this question here. But dumb question. I haven't played a Persona game, and I've only played the Shinigami Tensei game briefly. Which series is more appealing to you, and why? One of you guys might be able to answer that more.
I wouldn't know
know.
because I wouldn't know anything about Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear it's similar, but I
I've
don't
not played it
know
either.
enough.
It's all the same developer, right? Like, or the same designer.
Yeah, saying Atlas is the developer of Shin Megami Tensei and Persona. Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry we couldn't answer that question, but what I can gather from this here is it's a lot of interaction and a lot of talkative based story building. Which
Socializing.
yeah, it's the story is kind of told rather than through cinematics. Really, the game is kind of game story is kind of told through your conversations with the other people and the NPCs, which I don't think is wrong in any way, shape, or form. But it takes a lot to get this game going. I'm about maybe 4 or 5 hours in already, and I'm still trying to like grasp the game. Like, what's supposed to be going on here? You know, or like, where's the story? By this point in any other game, you would be like, okay, this is the bad guy. This is the purpose of what we got going on here. This is what we got to do. The tutorial for the battle didn't come in until like 2 hours into the game, which is kind of odd to me in a way. Like, I don't know. We're going to kind of stick to it, but I'm not going to be surprised with myself if I just drop off this thing and move on.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I'm like trying to find the thing that's supposed to keep me engaged in this, and I'm having a hard time with it.
Yeah. That just remind me as well. Legends ZA's tutorial was like 3 to 4 hours long.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
I watched Donkey's video on it, and he's like, am I done with the tutorial now? What do you mean I can't go that way?
No. It literally limits you to where you can go until you're done with the tutorial, and you can't explore the city until after you've done it, and it's like 3 to 4 hours long, and I'm like, let me be free.
Don't worry, little toddler Dill. Don't worry, you gotta make sure that you're all done with your diapers, then your pull-ups.
I really want them in future Pokemon games to just have an option where you can skip the tutorial and just go straight into the fucking game. Please.
Yeah.
The veteran players especially, do it.
Yeah. It's the same assholes that are like, hey, here's a new game, and guess what? When you load the game, we have the volume turned up to 100% just for you. And then that way you're just like, oh god.
Look what you've done. Good job.
He lost
I
his
think he
headset,
got tangled.
For those who are listening, Zen lost his headset there for a second.
Headphones are on.
Yes.
I know, you
still
got tangled.
still live.
No.
Did you break them?
No. But I yeeted them and they fell on the floor. That is the second time my headphones got slammed on the floor. First time was
ears.
Oh my god, he actually has ears.
Yeah.
You have ears.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at you. Zen's got ears.
Wow.
You don't seem too happy about
worry.
it. But yeah,
You'll
so
find
more to
out
come
if I have
on.
eyes. I'm a pirate.
I'm curious here. Not to judge your decisions or whatever. You do what you do, right? But I feel like there could have been a more masculine eye mask you could have picked for yourself here.
It's flamingos.
Flamingo!
Oh, okay.
I remember that. That's from his playthrough of Pokemon
Flamingo.
Scarlet with all flamingos.
There we go.
And I also have a flamingo apron.
Okay. I thought
I need
it
to
looked.
see that.
It's hard to see in like my screen here. It kind of looked like flowers or like 80s like floral print or something. But okay, it's got flamingos. There you go.
Show your flamingos.
No, keep your flamingo in your pants.
No, not that flamingo. I want to see the
Which flamingo
apron.
we talking about again?
The apron. I want to see the apron.
Gotcha.
Whoa, wait a minute. What? Morgan wants to see Zenith in a
Nothing but the apron.
nothing
No!
but the apron.
That is not what I said.
Oh my.
I'll show you my beef instead.
Nice.
Where's your flamingo apron?
Is that the
Can't
beefle?
find
Is
it.
that your beefle, Zenith?
No, it's a burger. I have a burger costume.
Is that what you wore out last night for Halloween?
No. I was Shadow the Hedgehog yesterday.
Yes. Morgan's favorite thing.
Whoa!
No, she is not.
Did you write fan fiction about you?
Blue Sky yesterday, well, on Twitter, and I think
See if I can be like-
with the power of autism and anime, I had a great time.
Nice.
Wait, here you go. Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Emo it out.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? You okay there, though?
Oh my god, my hair's actually staying like that too.
People are setting off fireworks, so
Wait,
if you
what?
hear occasional popping, that's why.
What's going on out there? Like-
So the 5th of November is Guy Fawkes Day, aka Bonfire Night in the UK.
Ah, great bonfire night.
But because it's on a Wednesday, everyone's doing it on the weekend.
I was going to say, it is
you
the
know,
first.
Yes, it's the first. Because it's a Wednesday, no one's gonna be like available. So I think for the next like 4 or 5 days, 6 days even, there'll probably be fireworks just going off.
If it's
randomly.
LA, it'll be 4 or 5 months.
Yes.
We're
Well,
still
God.
celebrating the
like-
4th of July.
I've been hearing fireworks going off though for like the last 2 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
don't worry, Eric. You'll have your fireworks tonight.
Oh, yeah. Like, you
Me-
know, LA's going to go up in flames once again here.
No,
Get ready.
You're here to celebrate. I know how this goes. We'll go up in flames.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No.
Yeah,
No,
and
like literally, if we win.
unless if it's too cold, because us Canadians will be like, yeah, it's too cold to go outside.
If
If
it's
if
too
we
cold for
win-
Canadians to go outside, then it's cold. Holy shit.
Yeah.
If we win, the city's still going to go up in flames. So, like, whether we win or lose, it still burns.
Yeah. But you guys won the World Series last year. Why would you burn the city down? That was like, that was like the New England Patriots. If they lose, like after like winning the Super Bowl like 2 years in a row, they lose in the Super Bowl, and then they just set all of Boston on fire.
I mean,
It makes no sense. You guys won last year.
okay. You know,
Us, we'd just be happy where if we suck for the next 10 years. If we finally win a championship, I would be happy because this never happens.
we're just a bunch of caged animals here in the city, okay? And then when we have an excuse to go run free, that shit catches fire. I mean, I don't condone it. It's not like I'm out here supporting it. Like, I don't condone it, but I'm just saying that's what happens. All right, let's move forward here. Okay, now there's a hell of a lot of Resident Evil going on in this chat here, in this document here.
Morgan, Zen, how evil is your resident?
Yeah, how evil is your resident?
Yes,
English.
indeed.
Oh.
Well, that means- well, to be fair, Zen's playing 4, which is like has Spanish in it, so that makes sense why he's
So I
English.
finished RE3, which was short,
Yes.
and it was all right, but glad I was able to wrap it up quickly. And then
4 is longer.
yeah, I'm actually really enjoying RE4 remake.
Dude,
Yeah, 4 is
RE4
really good.
remake. I think we've talked about it a lot on this pod here, but it's Halloween, so screw it. Well, it's the last of October. So, Resident Evil 4 remake is damn good.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Probably one of the
could-
best remakes they've
One
done.
can argue, which Morgan is playing this, you know, feel free to jump in here, Morgan. One could argue it's better than 2's.
I still
think
have
it's
a
better than
soft
2.
spot for 2. I
You think
will
4 is
say,
better than
but
2? Okay.
I do agree with you and saying I think 4 is the better remake, but I still have a soft spot for 2 because 2 was one of the first ones that I got into, like when I got into Resident Evil, and that's why it's like I have a soft spot for it. You know,
2's storytelling is great.
yes,
Like that's I think where 2 shines. Like 2 really shines on the story front, right? Whereas like 4 gets a little weird story wise. Lack of spoiler.
to be
alerts
fair,
here.
4's the OG 4's story is pretty weird as well. So like, it's just
I mean,
based
it
off
doesn't
of
change
that.
much. The story doesn't change much in 4.
It
remake.
changes slightly because they change how like certain things work with like certain enemies going towards the DLC rather than the main game. I will say that, and I feel like they did a better job in the remake of integrating Ada's DLC
Her
into
plot
the
line,
remake
right.
as well. Her plot line, yes.
4 is something straight out of like an 80s like Sylvester
Oh, yeah.
Stallone action flick. like
think
the
the only thing
president's
that
daughter's kidnapped. I
Yeah.
gotta save her, and then you find out she's on like an island that's been run by a
yeah.
cult.
Yeah. The only thing I missed from the OG 4 to the remake 4 is the corny lines from OG 4.
Down?
The corny
no,
lines.
they did. Because I
Yeah.
was like, oh, he said bingo. Everyone's at bingo.
There was
Down
something
to-
they missed this though.
Down to where you go through this whole segment where you're like in a castle and it's kind of creepy and it's kind of weird, right? And it just like any other action movie, the grand finale ends up on some fucking oil rig off the water, and then you got a jet ski out of there.
Yet, Eric.
Yeah.
Did you not play the original one, like the original thing?
I'd never finished it. I only played a bit of the randomizer.
Oh,
I've-
okay.
Yeah,
What the fuck, sir?
it's okay.
I
You
played
and
it.
Dill are very good at spoiling things for me.
Did you not notice
played-
any of this?
Well,
I,
yeah, but I
I
just
didn't
haven't
spoil
gotten there
anything, by the way. I didn't spoil anything. I just mentioned some parts of this. You know how the story was better, and that's it.
yet. No, you're good.
Okay. I apologize. I figured 4 was in that same boat of like, hey, it's a 20-year-old game at this point. Someone has seen how this thing ends.
Eric, I only played 4 when I heard about the remake coming out. I literally was like, right, I'm going to educate myself with 4, and then I'm going to play the remake not long afterwards. And
Okay,
that's what I
fair
did.
enough. My apologies. Maybe I need to start accepting the fact that these games
You're
I'm
old.
just fucking old. Right. I'm fucking old, and that
You're old.
this But then again, everyone in this panel here, aside from you, Dale, is the same age.
I know. Well, actually, no, because like I think Morgan's the youngest out of you three. Zen's a bit older, and then Eric's just ancient.
Zen's older
Fuck
than me by
you,
roughly
sir.
6 months.
Yeah.
Look, I may wake up sore in the morning and I have to like crack my back and everything getting out of bed, but I'm still alive. I still function, all right?
Yes.
So I may be ancient, but I still hold some value. I'm vintage. But
Like
anyway.
wine.
4 is just this weird it's straight out of an action movie, right?
It literally is. It feels like an 80s action movie in a video game.
Right. And then let's see, Morgan's working on 2. We'll start with 2.
Yes.
So like Morgan's working on Resident Evil remake 2 remake. Have you done this before, Morgan? Like have you played any Resident Evil 2?
I have never played any of Resident Evil 2 before, but like you all were talking about a little while ago, I did actually play the OG RE4, and I did finish it like some months ago.
Okay. So we've established
like-
that Morgan's better than Zen then at this.
I
Morgan
feel
plays
like
games the normal way.
Yeah.
I feel like Zen's probably gonna have like an easier time with the remake than the original because as I hear
Yeah.
the remake is it's got a lot of quality of life updates.
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause,
there's
like,
huge
um,
quality of life
babysitting.
improvements of this thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also
What's her
things
name?
like
Yeah.
freaking how annoying Ashley is in the
Yeah,
freaking remake.
Ashley's like been muted through like 3/4 of the game, thank God.
Thank God, yeah. She's like,
Shut up.
"Leon, help!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
At that
God.
point, I'm just like, I
God
would
almighty.
leave you on this island and just go home.
To be fair though, there's been a couple times where I'm like in the middle of a firefight. What is it? I was aiming for someone. Ashley stands up and immediately puts her head right where
Okay,
I'm about
no.
to shoot someone in the face. I'm like,
That's
please.
funny. That's funny, Zed. I just found that hilarious when that happened. I was
It's
just
It
like, oh my
happened to
God,
me
you dumb bitch.
twice.
It's
Twice.
so fucked up. In the original one, she used to get in the way of the fucking ladder, like to go
Oh,
up.
yeah.
She would get in the way of the ladder and would not fucking
Yeah.
move. And then you're kind of like soft locked until she fucking moves.
Yeah. There's
It's
one
really
section
bad.
in the OG that I'm really happy they took out of in the remake. I'm not going to say which one, though, because of spoilers, but I'm just really happy they took it out.
They took out a segment.
Yes.
Sorry, here you go.
Up on the table.
I got a clip for you.
Oh, you got a clip for us? Okay, put
Perfect.
that
I
in the
do.
chat there.
Oh, yeah, this started blasting.
Oh no, sorry. That was where I posted that like a while ago. That was
Okay,
for,
here we go.
that was to show off my costume.
Oh, no, it's mature content. I have to load it on the freaking browser. Balls.
Oh no.
Mature content.
It's boobs, isn't it?
Oh God, it's
Boobies.
Zena's boobs.
Oh, there you go. She's dead. Yep, that happened.
All right, hold on. Let me
that's-
get this.
That's
Oh,
just,
actually,
I just comedy go with that.
I was gonna say that reminds me of RE5, but I don't know that I'm technically allowed to reveal why.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Here's a clip of Legends of Zenith with Resident Evil.
That reminds me of our playthrough of
Order.
Resident Evil 5 then. Remember how that went?
Out of the way.
Next.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yes, indeed.
Wait, why is it muted?
Have you unmuted it? Yeah.
Shot her in the back of the head. It's hilarious.
Stood up.
It's
Yeah,
not
Zen-
my fault.
Zen, when we're gonna play Resident Evil 6? When we're gonna do Resident Evil 6 next?
I forgot about that.
I'm sorry, there was no
Yeah,
audio
you're
on
right.
that clip. I don't know why.
No, I could hear.
Do you have the tab
Oh.
muted?
Oh, you know what? That is probably what it is.
Yeah, because I had the same thing too.
My apologies. We'll edit I'll have the whole clip edited in.
He'll edit the audio in. He can do that. He has the
Yeah,
power.
in post it'll be edited in. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Mhm.
Right on.
No.
That was
So
a great time.
yeah, you guys are okay. So let's go to Morgan first because Morgan hasn't talked games here in a minute.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2. You've never done this, so Resident Evil 2.
Mhm.
How are we feeling about this remake?
The funny thing is, I originally started a playthrough in 2019, but I ended up getting stumped, so like I didn't go back to it for a hot minute until like more recently when I restarted the playthrough over. I'm further ahead than I was back then. I didn't expect to be chased by something very large and in charge for a good long stretch. It scared the ever living fuck out of me.
Oh, is it Mr. X?
Yes. Yes.
He gonna give
X.
it to you. He gonna give it to you. Sorry.
You can fix it, Morgan. You can fix it. You can go get the mod where Mr. X is like Big Bird.
Oh,
chased
really?
around Big Bird. Yeah.
You can
Or
get the
Thomas the Tank
mod.
Engine.
You can get
Yes,
the mod, which gives you a rocket launcher, and he'll stay away from you. That's an actual thing.
That
So
would've
in
been
the game,
amazing.
you can get an infinite rocket launcher if you do a certain like challenge and everything like that, and you can buy in the store online in the store in the game. If you have a rocket launcher pointing directly at him, he will just not touch you at all. He will just walk away from you completely because that's his weakness.
Oh, I did
would
not
feel
know
like
that.
I would feel like a rocket would be anyone's weakness.
That, but
yeah.
I mean, Zen Resident Evil 3 remake knows that that's not the case.
Mhm.
Okay, so how do you feel? Okay, so you got Mr. X. It's Mr. X is the big bad in the game. So
Yes.
you got Mr. X. How does
I,
were you scared shitless or what? Did you have to check yourself?
At first, I was a little bit alarmed. But then it got to a point where I was just like, oh, I could just play Ring Around the Rosie with him, and it's
Yeah.
no big deal. It's
That's fine.
more annoying than anything, but
Yeah.
it did scare the ever-living hell out of me at first.
That reminds me, I don't know if I sent you that clip of the Snap Cube dub of Resident Evil 2, Morgan.
I don't
The
think you
what?
did.
I need to. Hang on.
Yeah, go for it.
Snap.
Continue. Sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm at a point in the game where and obviously, like I don't know if he's actually gone or anything, but I'm at a point in the game where it's just like I have to crawl through things that normally get like flushed down there.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
roughly
very-
where I'm at.
I mean, that means you're in the sewer system, if I'm not
Yep.
mistaken, which is actually quite
Yes.
far into the game.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in it. Like you're in the thick
Yeah.
of it.
Mm-hmm.
Are
I
you
should post this in
doing?
live chat as well.
Are you doing Claire or Elon? Or Leon's run? Elon. Leon.
Leon or Claire? That's
Yeah. Not Elon. You're
Elon
doing-
Kennedy.
Elon Kennedy is here.
Elon
yeah,
Kennedy.
so-
Yeah, I'm playing through Claire's story right now. I might eventually do
Gotcha.
Leon's. Yeah.
Okay. This is the hard because you obviously didn't play the original like PlayStation
Ooh.
1 run.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I come back to things getting flush. Yep, that's a Morgan comment.
Yep.
I think we've talked about this lots of times, but like I think Resident Evil 2 Remake is such a big achievement because it's a full 180 from what the original game was.
Yep.
Like
Mm.
in terms of technological advancement and everything. It's very much like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like it's almost like your dreams of like what the characters actually look like and how they interact and how they move and speak and everything comes true when you play these remakes. But 2 is just a complete like change in terms of gameplay, because the original 2 had the old tank controls, which are just straight ass. I don't know anyone that likes Resident Evil tank controls. Like, if you do,
Nope.
I want to know why.
Did the Resident Evil 1 remake still have tank controls, or does that when they got rid of them?
Actually, I think that one has the tank controls. I think,
Right.
or
I wasn't too
I
sure.
think.
I haven't played Resident Evil 1 remake for a while, so I can't remember.
Someone in the chat can probably correct that for us, but I think it had the tank controls.
Okay.
But 2, it became like that third person view, which really changes the whole element of the game and makes it significantly better.
Yes.
And a great, maybe I'll fire that up tonight. It makes like just a great experience. And then we move on to, Resident Evil 3 remake, which I feel like that remake kind of just came and went and no one acknowledges it.
Yeah, because it was basically half the game remade, not the full game remade, pretty much. That's why a lot of people... don't get me wrong, it's still a good game, but it's not a good remake of the game.
Zenith
it was lacking... It was lacking the substance, and when I saw how short it was, even without knowing what was cut from it, I was like, this was really watered down in comparison to RE2. I mean, it was still like fun. Yeah. But it felt more like fun for whatever the hell's here.
Yeah.
Nemesis, who's the bad guy, right? He follows you through the whole entire game, right? Like
pretty much
up until the ending, And he's more random than Mr. X.
Yes.
Like Nemesis will just show up to fuck you up when you're trying to get to one point of the city to the other. And then you're like, God damn.
The difference is that while Mr. X was like constantly roaming around, you could hear his footsteps. Nemesis all felt planned. They all felt like
it was
planned.
more like scripted appearances.
Compared to like Mr. X.
Like once I like say if I had like a death, I'll redo the whole area and then I know where he's gonna pop out, where he's going to be, and I don't have to worry so much about his AI, because it's just like, oh, I just know what I have to do. So I didn't have any difficulty going through RE3. I think I only had like 2 or 3 game overs all game.
Yeah.
That's about average,
Yeah, it's not very difficult, and it's also not very long, so
Yeah.
So far I've only had 3 game overs in RE4, but 2 were because I accidentally shot Ashley in the head.
Yeah.
You why?
Ashley just keeps getting in the way. That's what happens.
Like the very first time I turned around because a guy was about to pick her up. Don't worry, I got you. I shot the wrong person.
You notice, dude, have you done back to 4 here? Have you done any of the shooting gallery things?
I don't want to talk about it. Fuck.
Oh, that means he's
shooting gallery.
He's shit.
Have you noticed
I suck.
If you do the shooting gallery things, and the more shooting galleries you actually like high score in, the more flirty she gets with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
she gets more flirty. Like as you get towards the end of the game, doing the shooting gallery, she gets very flirty with you.
I mean, to be fair though, the only person who will be flirty in that game is Ada Wong.
I found a big ass Ada Wong statue at a Comic-Con, Dill. I almost bought it for you.
Yeah, Ada Wong gives Dill a hard Wong.
One hard one to go, please.
He wants to tie Wong on.
Yes.
One hung dong.
That sounds like something from the order from like the Tokyo area. What was that place called again, Eric? Tokyo.
Oh, Little Tokyo.
Little Tokyo. Yeah. That's it.
Tokyo Land.
I can't remember.
Like some Disney attraction. Nah, it's Little Tokyo.
Little Tokyo. Thank you. Sorry to anyone from Tokyo.
Little Tokyo is awesome. I love Little Tokyo. The bakery there is just awesome. The
macaroons are nice.
Oh yeah, macaroons are good stuff. So yeah, it's as you play through the shooting galleries and you get better at them. Do you just suck at them? Is that the problem here?
Yes. Skill issue.
I just suck.
You just suck.
If I had mouse, for some reason I don't know what it is, but I shoot a bullet and then it like hit like 2 seconds later. I'm like,
yeah,
why are my
that's
bullets
the
not
issue
carrying?
with between console and mouse and keyboard is that latency from like
are you doing it on the
weapons.
PlayStation here? Is that what it is?
PS5
We're doing it on
yeah.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Can
So
you?
it's more like technology that's keeping him, from reaching his peak right here.
Can you cable the controller and see if it improves? Like you can plug it in.
Nah, it's I could try that. I could try that.
Because
It's an
I
idea.
mean, it does pay. Not aside from Ashley getting friendly with you, it does pay off to do the shooting galleries because it does get you perks.
It does,
Yeah.
yeah. The perks
Yeah.
are really useful.
Yeah, the useful
Mhm.
perks too.
Yes.
So those are Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 remakes. Are they going to remake
yes.
5 and 6? Do you think they're going to do them? Do you think or are they just going to let those go?
We'll see what they choose to do after Requiem. Requiem, what I'm looking forward to massively.
That's the new.
They've already launched the pre-orders for it. I've already seen the pre-order bonuses for deluxe edition. I am buying that immediately.
What do we get? What do we get in this pre-order deluxe edition?
So Grace gets a costume for Lady Dimitrescu.
Oh my god! Why am I surprised? Why am I surprised that Dill's buying this?
Yes, I'm buying the deluxe edition. And it's only like $10 more for deluxe edition, so I'm just like, yes, give me mine.
Deluxe edition. Let's see here. Do you get like a statue or something?
The collector's edition probably has a statue. I don't know about that.
Wait, are they doing a collector's edition?
I don't know. I only saw a deluxe edition of the game. That's it.
Collector's. Oh, let's see here.
But if you do remake 5, Zen, do you want to do some redemption there?
We could.
Yes.
You know what's funny about 5?
Everything.
Well, yeah, there is that. You all played up to the final boss, so I think I can actually say this. So the funny thing is that shooting Ashley is not something that's specific to just RE4. I'll say that.
No.
Oh yeah, I've
We
executed
shot each
Dill.
other a lot of times by accident.
Yeah,
It was fun.
I may have tossed a grenade your way.
Same here.
I
may have thrown you into the horde by accident.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that I was co-oping RE5 with Jane many years ago, and I forget which one of us did it, but one of us accidentally killed Jill with a Magnum.
Nice.
She got in the way. Yeah.
Actually doesn't feel like a good perk. I'm reading the chat here. According to
hang
this.
Hello. Japanese release, collector's edition. Hang on, I think I found something.
Oh no.
So if you go on this one, in Japan they got a collector's edition with a Grace. I think it was like some kind of statue or something, or like a plastic thing. And that's about it, really.
From what I could see here, we're talking about Resident Evil Requiem pre-release here. There is no, in the US, at least from what I can tell in the US, there is no like deluxe, like collector's edition that comes in a big box with like, shit.
Just deluxe, that's it.
Yeah. Deluxe edition gets you lenticular card, 5 costumes, the steel book, weapon skins, an audio pack, files, charms, filters. It's all digital goods for the most part, aside from the steel book and the cards.
Which most likely you could probably get those, unlock those by playing the game as well.
Yeah. Well, these appear to be physical. The cards appear to be physical, and along with the steel book. But the rest of it is all digital goods that, like you said, you could probably get by playing the game. The Requiem Digital Deluxe Edition, it's everything minus the physical items. How about the Pro Controller? The Switch 2 Pro Controller for Resident Evil 2. Did you guys see this thing?
Yep.
There's a Switch 2 Pro Controller?
Yeah.
I
It
didn't
looks
know this.
nice.
Switch 2 Pro Controller.
But it's
sure
the
there
Resident
is.
Evil. Yeah.
I feel like they could do a better job.
It's not bad. It's not the it's not the Monster Hunter one, but it's pretty cool.
It looks okay, but I feel like they could do give it a bit more color. Honestly, there could be a bit more color on there.
I could see it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's apparently Resident Evil amiibos for the Switch.
Of
That's
course there
new.
is.
Are amiibos still like a thing? Like, are those still a hot commodity, or did they kind of just dwindle away?
I've never bought one, so
I just have the Mario one, like the vintage Mario one.
I don't know.
I have like a few Zelda ones.
What does Zenith got here? Zenith looks like he's gathering his
He's gathering his
minions.
amiibos. His minion amiibos.
Show it off.
Just shut up, Eric.
Oh shit! All right, well, let's end the episode with this. Share your amiibo collection. Show us some of your favorites.
Okay. I have a whole bunch of ones for Zelda because I like the custom amiibos for Tears of the Kingdom. I got Solarm.
Oh, nice.
I got Link's Awakening.
Okay.
I got Wind Waker Link.
Cute.
Cool. So anything Zelda, basically.
I got Zelda Skyward Sword.
Yeah, there you go.
I got Twilight Princess for the Smash Brothers Link one.
Gotcha.
Urbosa. I got Ocarina of Time.
Yes.
And I got Tears of the Kingdom Link.
Nice. Cool.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I only have the one amiibo, and it's like that 80s NES Mario.
Mhm.
And then, oh no, that's not true. I do have the Link's Awakening one, and then I also have the Wolf one that came with the Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah, I
HD.
do have that one as well.
Yeah,
I'm not sure where it is.
I forget about that one because it came when like I bought the game, and it just sits up there.
Yeah.
Noise.
Yeah, but those are the only ones I have. I never got into those too much. They looked like a lot of money at the time, and I'm just like, this is something I could not be getting into. But there you go. Resident Evil Requiem. What's the release date for this?
26th or 7th of February 2026.
Oh, that's a ways away still.
Yeah. Well, you think they say that. It's November now, and February is in, like, what, 4 months?
Yeah, that still seems like...
yeah.
That still seems a ways away.
Yeah, man. You say that. I don't know. If you will say that, and then suddenly we're in 2026.
Yeah, just a few days away from National Bake a Baby Day.
Baby.
We'll make a baby.
Yeah.
Excuse
National
me? What?
November Baby Days. Yeah. We all know you guys.
Wait, let's
if you
see. Morgan's
celebrate your
head's
birthday
spinning right
in-
now. Morgan's
We all
spinning
know
her head right
that
now.
if you're a November baby, your parents are boinking on Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Can we fire him?
Not yet.
Do you want to do it?
He's speaking facts here.
My birthday is November 13th.
That means your parents point during Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
To the
Shut
day.
the fuck up.
You should
are
go.
a day
You should go
early,
ask your
Morgan.
parents about it,
You're
Morgan.
disgusting.
You should go
I
ask your
don't
parents.
know.
About it.
She doesn't want to know the truth. She
Happy
can't handle the
Valentine's Day
truth.
to you. I put my sperm inside of you.
That's disgusting.
Oh dear.
God, I hate it.
Oh.
Let's
Poor
take
Morgan.
bets here. Let's take bets here. What song did Morgan's dad use
I don't
Marvin
know.
Gaye.
to
I
set the
reckon
mood on
Marvin Gaye.
Valentine's Day?
The whole so basically all that came about because on the stream today is a bunch of people were saying, hey, it's my birthday because tomorrow's Jody's birthday
Yep.
and it's Jazzy's birthday sometime soon, and we just have a lot of birthdays that's just going on in
Chibby's
November.
Also.
Yeah, Chibby's.
All y'all
Yeah.
parents, all
Yeah,
y'all
they're
parents
all
were busy in
parents.
Boy,
February.
February.
Valentine's
Your parents
Day.
were all
Yeah.
fucking on Valentine's Day. There you go.
Yeah.
And just think
And
about
I
it.
made
Think
everyone
about
just
it.
feel gross about it.
Yeah, just think about it. They
Disgusting.
didn't have internet back then. What else did they have to do? You know, like there
Board
you go.
games? Mm.
Kid Kaylin, I was conceived on Thanksgiving. Wow.
Nice. Thanksgiving child.
It wasn't the turkey that was just stuffed.
They were definitely given, that's for sure.
Wow. So yeah, Zenith brought up a good point. If you were born in November, do the math.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
right.
That is. Wait, what? Someone had something to say. Something? What?
Nope.
Nope.
I just said, all right.
Yeah,
That's
Zenith's sitting there
Alrighty
with his
then. Let's end
smug
this now
face.
before we lose our minds.
Alrighty then.
All righty then. There you go. That is it for episode 68 here. Guys, good news for all of you here that are listening. We get to end the year on episode 69.
69.
Nice.
This was, I don't think this was planned.
Oh,
But
nope.
No.
we're
It
gonna
was not planned in our heads, but in Destiny, it was planned. in our lives.
Destiny.
Mhm.
This is our
seen the
destiny.
stars 3,000 years ago.
We got to come up with an idea for episode 69 to end the year. So yes.
Well, the thing is, it's on the 22nd, right? I think we got it planned.
Uh-huh.
So that's not far from Game Awards. So we'll definitely have to talk about that. Our predictions for Game of the Year.
Oh,
that
yes. We
episode.
should have the nominees by then, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Okay.
That's the hope.
Okay. We should have nominees for episode 69.
Yes.
Good. So, yes, we are winding down the year. We have one episode left. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you all to pick another game for each other. We're gonna give Dill a pass. Okay, Dill failed us all, so we're just gonna give him a pass, and we're gonna give him another shot.
I just failed one person.
No, you failed all of us. I wanted your opinion on Diablo 2, and you clearly weren't there to give it to me. So, we're gonna let Dill pass, and we're gonna pick a new game for Dill, and Dill is going to assure us that he's going to play it.
Who knows? I might forget.
No, we are going to take away your game library.
How?
How? I have ways, sir.
Sure.
I will just make a little phone call and say you are pirating video games, and they will just lock down your Steam account.
And I could just do the same thing to you, Shakus.
Huh? No.
I know where
I'm
you
more
live as
secure
well.
than that. Just to give him Diablo 2 again, just to be petty.
He could do if he wanted to.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to randomly do a pick.
I have an idea for Dill.
Okay.
I think I know the idea because I already have it on my wish list. The Wizard 101 game, right?
No. Actually, come back to it. I forgot the name. Hold on.
Okay, well, we'll get to this next episode. We're going to get to this. That's how we are going to end. So, for those of you that
He's
are
gonna
new
make
here,
some kind of freaking like Legend of Zelda like randomizer shit that I have to try and complete into. Knowing Zen.
Wizards 101. All right, damn, Zeta's zoomed in on those eyes.
Yeah, Zen's got his brain is thinking now. He's like tinkering.
He's processing.
He's
processing.
Randomizer. What if he makes a randomizer Pokemon from vanilla that's like just insanely destructive in my brain?
What if he tells you it's a Pokemon randomizer, but when you boot it up, it's actually Diablo 2? Like, what if he gets that clever?
One's private.
It gets that clever. Okay, so for those of you that are new here or barely joining us, we close out at the end of November for the holidays. Then we return in the new year in January. So next month, next 22nd, which is 2 weeks out, 22nd is the last episode of the year. We are going to pick new games to play. This time, we are going to actually put a hard time limit on when to complete them. So we're going to do it like a 90-day window. And then... excuse me, we're going to do a 90-day window, and then we're going to report in on what we thought of the games that were picked for us. We did this last year. Unfortunately,
Dill, I have my pick for you.
I didn't say long.
The game you must play. By the
Are
end
we
of
not
next
saving
year.
this for... No, are we not saving this for next episode?
No, I am announcing it right now. Concord. You have to play Concord.
How is he going to play Concord?
How? I literally
That's
can't.
the joke.
I literally cannot do that.
A game that's not possible to
Oh.
play.
Yeah.
Dill has to play Concord.
What if someone like boots up some random server and just makes it happen?
Dill's gonna have to figure it out.
The answer I won't.
He'll just lie and said he played it. He's like, I played it.
I'll just like get a video of like from Concord gameplay. There's just there you go. I played it.
Okay, so Concord it is. I don't know how he's gonna do it. No, we need to actually pick.
New World is also dead. Amazon killed it.
God. Okay, we're gonna have to pick a game for Dill that he can actually play. But yeah, we're gonna pick a whole new game. We're gonna put a hard time limit on it, 90 days, to get through it, so you can report back. On that note, we will see you guys the 22nd. You can always catch us ! Social media. If you are in the Twitch chat here with right now, that'll get you the links to all the clips and episodes and YouTube and all that good jazz. Zenless Zone Hero. I don't know what that is, but okay.
It's
you can catch us.
Anime game.
Yeah.
We are gonna have some rules to this picnic. No weird anime girly girl games you get on Steam, like
No like femboy furry whatever fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
Dill, you have to stream Honey Pop on Twitch.
You can't.
You should get him banned.
Can't.
Wait, what is
it?
it?
Banging. Honey Pop is
It's like a hentai
It's-
game or something.
yeah, it's like one of those hentai games that are like it's kind of like Candy Crusher, I think.
Yeah, except it's a hentai.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
my
Mark played
God,
it. I
hold
did a
on,
series on
hold
it,
on.
if I remember correctly.
Oh God.
Yeah, and it's
no.
banned on Twitch, so you can't stream the game on
Yeah.
Twitch at all.
Wait, why is it banned on Twitch? Do they get naked or something?
It has nudity in it.
Yeah.
Lots of nudity.
Lots
A lot of
nudity
it.
and moans.
Wait, I don't get this. So this game
It's
is banned.
porn.
It's
porn game.
Is it
basically
really?
porn, yeah.
Is it
It's literally
basically
a
porn?
Yeah.
It's literally a porn game.
Yeah, it's a porn game.
Yes.
Honey Pop.
That's why it's banned.
I was gonna say, like, how do they ban games like this? But that Conan one that was out for a while, and everyone was doing the helicopters with their Conan dongs on Twitch and shit. Like, how did that not get banned?
That's a
It's
good
not
question.
intentional. It's not intentional nudity. That
No, the Conan game, the helicopters were intentional. That's what people were doing with that shit. Well, Discord stream it.
Discord.
No, we're not gonna do any of this. This is just
No.
bad. No, we're not doing.
I'm sure
this.
Zen has a good plan for me.
Yeah,
Actually,
well,
why should it be Zen who picks the game for me?
it technically isn't necessarily Zen. We're going to
No.
roll that.
Yeah. So Zen's
We're
just like, oh, my plans are ruined now.
Yeah, Zen could get a whole different person. We're gonna roll it randomly.
Yes.
All right. So that is that. Next episode is the 22nd. ! Social media. If you're in the chat, you can get the links to all the past episodes, the clips, all that good stuff. And this has been Good Friends, Good Games, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.